The David situation is disturbing. A video by Jamari. All right, man, let's get into this.
So there is a music artist out there named David, born March 28, 2005, and raised in Houston, Texas. His come-up story is actually pretty insane. The guy was a YouTuber trying to be the next big gaming streamer, and so back in 2018, he was creating Fortnite content, including montages.
Very
So
interesting.
basically, I played Fortnite from 2017 to 2021. I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these different type of games. To try to become like the biggest next thing, streamer, Kai Cenat, everything.
Where he was routinely using the most mainstream trending music to get more eyes on his videos, because at that time he was completely unknown.
The songs have an algorithm to them. So let's say 2 people use, I don't know, Halo, and then 3 people use them, 4 people use them. That song, if you hear it in enough videos, your video will be the one that goes up. I don't know how it works, but on YouTube, that's how it works for Fortnite.
So you literally, nothing changed in what you were doing. All you did was
Just
put one song in.
Put a song in the video.
That is until David's worst nightmare came true, and almost every video he had ever made got copyrighted overnight for using the music.
Wow.
And so David breaks down, he calls his mom crying, and she says if you want to fix your problem, then you should just make your own music. So then David literally starts recording into his phone, and creates his first song on a free music editing software. He posts it up to SoundCloud.
All things considered, so those of you that may not know what's going on with this David situation, there has been a case that's unfolding where they found a body in his Tesla car. Now, he wasn't near the car was impounded. He's out on tour, but they found his body in their car, or in his car, and, you know, more things are unfolding that he is connecting to this body and the story. So if you are unfamiliar with what's going on, that's what's going on, and I'm just trying to see what other information they got going. But I want to speak on this. Now, all things considered, I really hope that he didn't commit these crimes, but if he did, kind of wild. Bro, this is literally the epitome of you have to get it however you could get it, bro. You got to get out the mud. As an artist, there's no reason that you should be paying for studio time. My man is recording on his phone. He got the interface and a mic and headphones in his closet. That's all he needs. That's all anybody needs to get a music career off the ground, and internet. Like, so many people are getting it confused to say like, oh, you need this, you need that. Bro, look at his setup. And this man is like got billions of streams. He's on tour, all the different type of stuff. But I just wanted to touch on that because I feel like that was important. But let's keep it going.
It starts getting plays, and the rest is really history.
And I made the song called You and I, which now has, 94 million streams. It's my second song I ever made. Put it in the montage, and I tagged it on Twitter. First Fortnite player to use his own song in a video. That was the title. And bro, everyone was using the song after that day. Like, the Fortnite streamers that I was watching and looked up to were using my song. Everybody was using my song, bro. It's crazy, because it was royalty free.
Bro, it's kind of hard to look at him like in a different light, considering everything that has came out about him and this situation. Like, he looks like a cool dude. He does. But, bro, I'm going to say this, dog. If your car is connected to a murder, bro, and mind you, he's a celebrity. Like, he is famous now, so the odds of it just like, oh, somebody happened to steal his car and now they used it to freaking, you know what I mean? Get to frame him. It's like, I don't know. Let's keep it going.
Because nobody's getting copyright strikes.
David was a pioneer for doing this because he actually sounded pretty good. It's actually pretty reminiscent of the blog era back when I was a teenager, when rappers like Logic and Skizzy
That was peak Logic, bro. Logic 2010? That was peak, bro. He's from the DMV. I'm from the DMV. This man was our savior until he started to go corny. Sad case, but let's keep going.
Up from phase montages back then in the early 2010s. So he was making the Fortnite videos with his music, and then he started making trending sounds on TikTok by recording covers of already popular songs, and then pitching the audio all the way up to give it that classic Alvin and the Chipmunks sound.
I got 500,000 followers off that, bro. But then literally 2 TikToks later was the romantic homicide one, which has like 16 million views.
Wait, what?
Everybody, my mom was commenting on this one, bro.
Wait,
Like,
so you made this one as Alvin still?
dude, yeah.
Let me hear.
Still, same thing. Everything is crazy.
He actually credits making those covers as the place where he honed his sound.
So the reason why you developed your style was just because you were pretending to be Alvin the Chipmunk.
Dude, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And from here, David would explode onto the scene in 2022 with his actual music, ironically with his most popular song called Romantic Homicide.
Bro, if this shit is true, bro, this would be the craziest fall from grace, bro. Bruh. This man didn't even go from unknown to like successful music career. Like he went from unknown to damn near on pace to be like pop star celebrity status. Like Romantic Holiday has, or Romantic Homicide. Even the song, like what? Bro. That song has like over 1 billion streams. Oh my god, let's keep it going, bro.
Understand that his music was especially trending
Number
on TikTok,
2.
which at the time was the platform producing
Insane.
smash hits from all kinds of unknown artists.
So most people, they go into a studio, they have a professional microphone, they have like a mixing board, there's a person who makes the beat, there's a whole thing. He does everything in his cell phone.
I mean, understand that David's rise was a matter of months, going from completely unknown to a massive internet musician. I mean, I would say that he showed off around as much internet prowess as someone like Lil Nas X, who also really utilized social media kinda in a different way for his—
I will say though, David can actually sing and he has a lot more like musical talent, I will say, just off of natural ability. Like his songwriting skills and singing ability is way better than Lil Nas X. But I do understand what Jamari's getting at. He's saying like in terms of how fast they went from unknown to celebrity is insane. Like even with Lil Nas X, he had like the longest streaming #1 song ever. Like I can see the comparison. Let's keep it going.
blow up.
It hit 78 on Billboard a week and a half later.
And so the guy was
Wow.
getting billions of views and plays across the internet. His debut album, Withered, was released earlier this year. It sold 30,000 units and reached number 13 on the
bad.
Billboard Hot 200. And overall, he was really on the brink of becoming a more mainstream artist, not just popular on the internet. He would even go on tour last year opening up for SZA, and the guy was currently headlining his own tour.
You feel me? We're in the mini arena, you know what I'm saying? We got multiple levels. We done upgraded, you feel me? Last time I was here was with SZA. Now we headlining it. Let's go crazy and go stupid and go dumb. You feel me? Yeah.
Locked up at High Desert, Gilbert Street, or somewhere else in the San Bernardino system, a global settlement may be coming in 2025.
So clearly David had some die-hard fans of his music. He was relatively young and at the beginning of a very popular career. But now it looks like he has potentially thrown all of that away, and even potentially his own life, as his story has taken a very dark turn. It really all started when a Tesla was impounded in a Los Angeles tow yard. The car was brought in from Hollywood Hills after people reported abandoned since the beginning of
That's like 30 minutes away from me, bro. Hollywood Hills. Oh, past that area like damn near every day. Let's keep it going.
the summer, which was right around the time that David began his tour. Obviously, it's been hot outside and a rancid smell started to come from the back of the car, and the people who work at the impound lot noticed this, and really without a better way to say it, inside the trunk contained the human remains of a 15-year-old girl who had been missing since last summer 2024, named Celeste Rivas.
Jesus.
Understand that she had already run away from home multiple times, but this was the occasion where she was not seen again and her family wanted answers. And this is where David comes into the picture, as the Tesla was registered under his name.
Using human remains wrapped in a bag that we now know belonged to Rivas. Eyewitness News has learned she was found wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow metal bracelet, and metal stud earrings. She also had a tattoo on her right index finger that said, "Shh."
Now listen to what they said there about the tattoo, because it's actually really important.
She also had a tattoo on her right index finger that said, "Shh."
I want you to take a wild guess who else has a matching tattoo on his hand. That's right, that man David. They both reportedly have the very same tattoo that just reads, "Shh."
Bro, is that not mad eerie? Shh. Dog, she was 13 when she went missing. She's 15 now, so that means that he would have to have been dating her since he was like 18, which still isn't okay, bro. Oh my, that's not even like, I was about to say like, okay, I know people who were in high school whose seniors were dating freshmen, but even with that, bro, that would be like 15 to 17, like in terms of age gap ish. Dog, she was 13, 15 at the time of death, bro. This is sick. Let's keep it going, though.
And apparently that's how they were able to identify her, was through this tattoo. Like I said, her body was dismembered. And just listen to what her mother, who did publicly release her identity, had to say.
You know, her daughter had been missing all of this time. She told us that she was aware that there was a boyfriend named David.
And that her daughter had a tattoo with the letters "shh" on her right index finger.
That the color of the ink of that tattoo was red.
Like, was that alluding to him to keep quiet about their relationship? Brother, this is insane, dog.
Which was something that police had not released to the public.
So obviously this looks like a really bad situation for David right now, as it allegedly appears that he might have been having a relationship with someone underage, and then potentially he ended her life and stuffed her in the back of his car, leaving her there to rot.
So what inspired the hook, "In the Back of My Mind You Died," is kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it.
Motherfuckers are editing the lyrics to say "in the back of my car you died," bro. A romantic homicide.
In a way that...
Like, there's just too many things pointing to him being the... Not saying that he did kill her, but there's a lot pointing to him being the prime suspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your car. The mother says she had a boyfriend named David. They have matching tattoos. Bro. Like, come on, yo.
builds up to the big moment where she died in the back of my mind. Like, I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind, she died.
And keep in mind, guys, if these allegations...
This is making me feel like a YNW Melly situation where he... What was the song? Murder on My Mind? Where he's literally, like, making a song. Like, why do artists do that, bro? Like, why can't you just... Like, I mean, I guess you gotta rap about your life, but... Romantic homicide is your biggest song, and you just so happen to be linked to a homicide? Bro, let's keep it going.
have any truth, that means she was more like 13 to 14 years old when she went missing. To make matters even worse, when you look into his music, he's made a music video where he puts a body into the trunk of his car. There is other imagery and videos where a girl who looks like her disappears as he grieves the end of their love. Apparently, David was creating a funeral atmosphere at his shows with actual caskets. And he also name-dropped this girl Celeste allegedly on a now-leaked song that was allegedly written back in December of 2023. Now, when the car was initially discovered and linked to him and they found the body in the trunk, this guy just kept on touring like nothing happened. But more recently, it has been reported that he is working with the police and in turn has had to cancel several of his tour dates.
As last we heard, he was cooperating. LAPD is not naming him a suspect at this point or a person of interest. We're waiting to hear more.
How not, though? I guess they don't got enough, but shit, this is compelling evidence. Let's keep it going.
From them.
I mean, how this guy could not be a person of interest, I do not know.
That's what I'm
saying. Like, if there had to be at least one person of interest in this situation, it would be him. So
like, car, matching tattoos, confirmation of a boyfriend named David. Sure, it's not enough to tie him to the homicide, but it definitely is enough to be like, look, we think it's you, bro. So... or at least you know something. So let's keep it going.
Some people are even speculating that the two showed up on an IRL stream together, but that is yet to be confirmed. I've seen alleged messages from her brother. People are claiming that she was in the back of a picture that David took on Discord in 2023. Others are claiming there are pictures of him paying people off who might—
Now, I don't agree with this. I don't know if this is true. I think that this just happens to be him in front of somebody who has a paper bag. But, you know, it's very easy to spin a narrative when you got mad pictures on the internet and you're a celebrity. So I'm not going to say that that's what he was doing in this picture, but, you know, the internet's going internet. Let's keep it
might
going.
have information, but of course at this time this is all merely speculation. It's also important to note that there will be a lot of people online trying to like piece together the information that are not going to be getting things 100% right. So you should take everything with a grain of salt, but I will say right now it's not looking good for this guy at all. Also, if you look at footage from his shows, most of his fans do appear to be younger teenagers.
No! That's the dude from Fortnite, bro!
And honestly, if the guy did do it, I just don't understand how he could be so dumb to just allegedly leave this car out there for months. Like, even if we assume there was foul play from some sort of outside party here, like, how could you just not care about your car? I don't know, the situation is one of the weirder ones we've probably ever seen. I'm sure we will get a lot of answers here in the coming days. I don't know if this is just like police protocol to not make him a person of interest, but I also find that kind of strange. Maybe one of you can explain that to us down below in the comments, but I will continue to keep you updated on the situation. Y'all let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, but I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy Jamari, and some insane situations out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Alright. So that was the video. Thoughts on the situation. Bro, I really hope he didn't do it. Cause, yo, that's insane if he did. And, you know, you hate to see a girl lose her life. But 15 years old, dog? Like, bro, that's really sad. And if he did do it, bro, I don't know, bro. I mean, obviously they gotta put bro away, but I feel like there's too much pointing to him being the guy. It's your car. They got matching tattoos. You know what I mean? But if I had to look at it from a federal standpoint, which I'm no fed, but I do watch a lot of crime shows. They do need a lot more to tie him to it. Like if they found DNA, like it is his car. But nah, bro, it's his car. Like, how does your car just so happen to have the body of a missing girl? Just miraculously. I don't know, bro. This is a weird situation. I really hope he didn't do it. But if he did, bro, that is going to be another YNW Melly case, another TK, where you can see these rappers or artists go from superstardom to just life in prison. And I don't know if he's going to get life, but he's definitely, if he does get convicted and found guilty, definitely going to be going away for a long time. But yeah, this was a weird one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. See you on the next one. Peace.